So this is Enzo Fernandez, a boy who made his World Cup debut back in Qatar 2022 and he won it. Enzo Fernandez, remember that name. So Enzo Fernandez was born in Argentina, Saint Martin, in 2001 at the 17th of January, and in all of that he was introduced, as we all know that Argentina is famously known for most of their geniuses like Diego Maradona, your Batistas, your Messi's, and Angel Di Maria, and so on and so on and so on. So he was carefully and set uply to be attracted to the main sport of the nation, the most famous sport of the so-called football, soccer. But in those moments and in the age of 5, he was introduced to the starting level of professional footballing. So like your academies, your trials and stuff like that. So in those moments, he grew up to be the boy who was introduced to River Plate. As we all know that there are two giants of Argentina, Boca Juniors and River Plate. So he was introduced to Boca Juniors, the biggest club in Argentina, I would assume, because of the title that they have of the Argentinian league. So in that time, he was in the academies, and after that, he was introduced to the reserve team. That is where things started to be interesting. He was the shining star amongst his peers. He was producing results, seen as the CM of the nowadays and the new generation of CMs. So in that time, he spent like 3 years in the academy. After that, he was called up to the A team. From the A team, everything just went well. Luckily, the team was on form because he had the finisher, the tiny little man, Julian Alvarez, amazing player. I don't understand why City let him go. But then when you have all the ingredients to make a perfect stew, sometimes you have to drop others just to make your kind of stew. So enough about that. So in that time, Enzo Fernandez produced some good results, showing up, making goals and making assists, making those crucial tackles, making those critical movement as the CM. So as we all know, the CM just has to be a person that you are the engine of the team most of the time. If you are playing mostly in the defensive side of the CM, so if you are becoming a deep 6 or a number 6, box to box, all of those stuffs, so you have to be in those type of situation where you have to critically make those delicate and carefully calculated decisions. So in that moment, luckily for him, River Plate made those critical choices, results up until they won the Argentinian league. And in the time, he was noticed by the European clubs, but mostly we can say the small one, but I don't think the one that I'm going to mention is just that small. So in that time, he was noticed by so-called and famously known for developing youngsters and selling them off to one of the biggest European club, or if not the European club, but of the world. So the European football noticing him, and after that he was picked up by Benfica at the price tag of 44 million euros. Immediately he gets into those big numbers, and after that he spent like a year or so in Benfica. So in that moment he won like your Portuguese league, and after that, the following season, luckily for him, he was called up for the national team by Solari, and after that, they became like noticeable of Enzo Fernandez, the big clubs, and after that, he was called up and to be representing the national team, where he make those crucial movements and noticeable decisions and unignorable assists, unignorable jewels, unignorable passes, unignorable movement as a CM, as the CM should be known. So after that, they won the World Cup, and then came the big bids from the big clubs. Then usual suspects, those who came with money came. So they put up 100. Get this clear: 100 million euros price tag or a releasing clause for him, and then so on and so on. He was bought in by Toby Holy. I don't get that name right all the time. So you can say he was bought in by Toddy Boyle. So after that, he became talk of the day type of football, the bragging of the Londoners, or should I say the football community, the favorites of the club, saying we bought the World Cup winner, we're gonna make some clear cuts, should I say clear cuts results. Sadly, that did not work out as we hoped and planned, and we hope as fans, and they planned as the team and the club itself. Going to Enzo Fernandez, he made a big move to Benfica, to Chelsea, and then after that, he just disappeared from the eyes of in the global stage. I don't know if it's because of the bigger transfer, during the season playing, whatever it may be, but he wasn't in our lips anymore. We are not talking about, not up until they won the second Copa America, of which that is where the controversy began. By the controversy beginning, I mean the video, the chants that were said to the French players. For me, it's a fact. For me, I know I'm not in the right position to say that, but it is a fact, regardless whether you want to put it in a racist position. But for me, it's a fact. But to sensitive world that we live upon right now and nowadays, it was a racist. It was deemed to be racist. So after that, he had like a big controversial media headlines, and after that, I was shocked. From my side, I was shocked, because you clearly know that you have a lot of French players in your squad. He clearly knows. That is for sure. He knows. But you continue making so-called racial chants just to get some clicks. I don't know. Noticeability. I don't know. But as a professional player, you should avoid such and such. Even though you are excited, even though you are in the moment, you no longer care. But how come you don't care while you play for the biggest league in the world and you don't win it, but you act like you don't care? The World Cup, the Copa America, that is for your nation. That's bigger props, nice. But when you go to the clubs, you have to make those results. Those are the European winning clubs. Chelsea has a Champions League. Chelsea has been winning the league couple of years when you were born. So clearly you should be able to continue that legacy and make like those big moves, perform well, work hard. So it seems like Enzo Fernandez was bought by the wrong club on his perspective, if I may say, because you can't tell me you have 100 mil price tag but you perform like you are 65 or 45, it may say. You can't. So coming to that, you should be able to make good result. So I don't know, but let me know in the comments if Enzo Fernandez really likes to play for Chelsea. Let me know in the comments if Enzo Fernandez is feeling like he's being forced to play for a club that is dominantly melanin, and I don't know. Let me hear your thoughts in the comments, and I'll definitely reply to them as much as I can. And thank you guys for listening and taking your time to hear about me rant my mouth about Enzo Fernandez. I do like the player. I truly do like the player, and the way he performs, the way he has such drives and desires to win and all those stuff. And so let's hope he will get like a good result, and I hope they will be able to give us the results that we need. And thank you guys. See you on another video. This is me. Always follow on all social media platforms, and